What's up, guys? Welcome back. It's another sunny day out. It's about 65 degrees in Mass now. I'm gonna be showing you this time how to install HID lights on your cord. This is choose the bulbs that I'm switching. So I'm gonna show you how to get this spread. I'm gonna be using the Shantec. I know this is a kind of cheap, like Chinese LEDs, but I've been using them for about, I want to say, a year now, and they work just fine. This is the second pair that I'm replacing, so I'm gonna show you this time how to install them. So this is all the pieces that I got. This is gonna be the two bulbs. This is one of the balusters, and then this is gonna be the connections from the baluster to the bulbs, which I have right here. And this is gonna be, this connection is from the is the connection that comes from the cord. This connects into the baluster. That converts the power of the cord into the power the HID headlights need. So one thing I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be so this is the connection that goes from the baluster to the bulbs, and as you can see, this is the positive and negative wire, and that has to connect into let me see, this adapter that goes from the baluster to, or from the cord to the baluster, and then this one from the bulbs to the baluster. So what I'm doing now is I have to make this connection like this, since it only comes like this in the box. So what I'm doing is I'm literally just making this wires go through this. I'm gonna show you how. So it doesn't really matter which one goes in each hole, since it literally is the same thing in either way. So you can literally plug them like this, or it can go like this, and all you gotta do is make sure they go through these little holes. The wire goes through the back, and then you gotta make sure it goes through the front as well. As you can see, the wire has like a little plastic plug. That is to prevent any like water to go in. So this is gotta be at the back. I'm gonna show you how it should look when you're done. It should look like this. See, the wire sticks out at the front, and then the plug is at the back. So like I said, this is gonna connect to the baluster, and this is gonna connect to the car. All right, so now that this is done, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this. As you can see, I have two, one for each baluster, one for each headlight, and then this is gonna go into here. So the baluster is gonna have like a little clip at the back. As you can see, that clip is gotta clip into this like this. All right, just like that. And now this baluster is ready. Let's do the next one. All right, so now that I have both balusters ready, as you can see, the box also comes with like a double-sided piece of tape, so that you can stick it to the baluster, and then this can go in like the either the fender or any place that you can find in the car where you can stick it to, and this is gonna hold the baluster in place. All right, next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open this, and I'm gonna take the bulbs and connect them to the baluster. They're gonna go in this connection right here. All right, so now that I have this, that I have the bulbs and the baluster ready, I'm gonna look for the connections. As you can see, there is no way to mess this up, since the red wire is only gonna connect to the red, and the black only to the black. You can't mess it up. As you can see, this one has two matching connections, so this one won't go into this one. This one is gonna go here, and then this one is gonna go into this one. All right, so once this is done, it should look something like this. As you can see, these connections also have a clip that connects into. So if you want to remove it, all you gotta do is lift this and then pull it. All right, now that I have my bolts and my baluster ready, I'm gonna go ahead and connect this to the cord. This is gonna be, let me move this. So this is gonna be the connection that goes into the cord, this one, and then that's the headlight. As you already know, these headlights come with like 3 little clips, and they go kind of like a screw into the headlight, I want to say. So yeah. Oh, the kit also comes with some zip ties in case you need them. You can go ahead and throw them in there. I usually don't really use them, but if you want to use them, you can go ahead. All right, so now that I have all this ready, I'm just gonna go under the hood and I'm gonna get it set up. All right, so don't mind how dirty my engine is right now. What I want to show you is this is the old headlights, or like the old bulbs that I had. They still work, but I want to replace them because they're not bright enough. So right now I'm throwing 35 watt balusters, and the headlights or the bulb color is gonna be 5000, which it says that matches factory color. If you want, you can go ahead and throw either 3K, 5000, 6K, 7K, whatever you like. The difference is gonna be the color. If you throw 6K, they might be a little blue. If you go with 3K, they're gonna be yellow. Some people like yellow headlights. In my opinion, I like white headlights better, but you can throw any color that you want. All right, so next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove the old balusters. Like I said, I used the double-sided tape, so this one is pretty much stuck to one of my pillars. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pull it, and once I have it out, I'm gonna start doing the process that I should show you backwards. I'm gonna take the bulbs out, which are gonna be this ones, and then this is the connection from the cord. This is where the factory bulb comes connected. So what I'm doing is I gotta push this pin, and then I gotta pull this. It's really hard to do it with just one hand, but if you guys, when you guys do it, it should be a little easier. So once you have this done, let's just say once. All right, I'm gonna do this in a minute. What I want to show you is where the headlights come. So this is literally my headlight, as you can see right here. It's a 2015 Honda Accord. What I'm doing is, this is my headlight bulb, and all I gotta do is, like I said before, they come kind of like screw in. You just gotta twist it. You twist it, and then you can pull it. So this is the headlight, the old one that I had. We're not gonna use that anymore, so you can get rid of it. All right, just got this disconnected. This is the old baluster. I'm not gonna use it anymore either. I get rid of it, and now I'm gonna have this connection. This, as you can see, comes from the cord. This is where the factory bulb lights come. You just plug them in, and then into the headlight. So right now I'm gonna go get my baluster, and I'm gonna connect it into here. All right, so now that I have right here my baluster and my bulb, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this connection that comes out of the baluster, and I'm gonna connect that into the connection that comes out of the cord. As you can see, this has like some little clips at the end, but it has it in both sides, so it doesn't really matter which side you connect it into. Thing is, if you do connect it into the wrong side, the headlight is not gonna turn on, so all you gotta do is flip it. At the moment, I'm not really sure which one is which, since it doesn't have like any kind of sign that it tells me what it goes into, or which side is negative and which is positive. So I'm just gonna try them out and see which one works. All right, so all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push this into there like this, and once it clicks, it should look something like this. That means the baluster is already connected to the cord. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna leave this aside. I'm not gonna install it right now, but I'm gonna test out the bulb. So I'm gonna remove the protector, little styrofoam piece, remove it, and all right, so right now I have my headlights on, as you can see, but it's not working. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this piece that connects to the cord, and I'm gonna flip it over. All right, so now that I did that, as you can see, the bulb is now working. So we gotta be careful with this bulb, because if you touch it, it's really hot, and some people say that it can even damage the bulb. I'm not really sure, because I have touched a few of them before and they work just fine. So not really sure about that, but I'm not gonna risk it either. So what I'm gonna do now that I know this works, I'm just gonna take the bulb, I'm gonna put it in the headlight, and then I'm gonna find a place for my baluster. All right, so now that I have my bulb in, as you can see, Can't really show you how that is cruising because it's really hard to do it with one hand. But like I said before, this comes with like 3 little clips. So if you're not putting the clips the right way, the bulb is not gonna go in. So there is no way to mess up. It might be a little hard to do depending on which car you have. As you can see in this one, there is plenty of space. So I can literally reach in, twist the bulb, and make sure it goes in the right way. So now that I have that working, as you can see, my headlight is already working. So now all I gotta do is make sure these wires are not in the way of anything. This is the old bulb, are not in the way of anything. And then I just gotta make sure my baluster is either, sometimes what I do is I just stick it onto this, but sometimes I put it all the way back there so that is away from the heat of the engine, and it's also not in the way of any wires. So I'm just gonna do that. As you can see, like I said, headlight is already working. Then I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. Alright guys, so that's the end of the video. Like I said, it was just a quick video to show you how to install HID headlights. If you're wondering what I get this kind of bulbs, you can literally buy them anywhere like eBay or even Amazon, I think. So yeah, like I said before too, it's another sunny day in Massachusetts. It's amazing. It's like 65 degrees out. So I'm just gonna finish doing the other side because I haven't done it yet. But I wanted to say, if you guys need help installing pieces on a 2015 Honda Accord, because it's the car that I have, you can either send me a message in YouTube, or you can either comment on this video or any other video that I have before. And if I do have the pieces or I do have the time to install them, I'm gonna post a video about it. So thank you guys for watching, and I'm gonna see you in the next video.